sealed. But just so you know, you weren't the one who gave it away.
Oh, really?
Really?
Did you ever hear back about those security codes?
Not yet. Expecting an update shortly.
Let me know when you do. Commander Hill wants us to double check all the gear before the next run.
Can't the hangar crew do it?
Too busy with the repairs.
Right. Almost finished with that report for Commander Hill. She's not gonna like this week's update.
It's rough out there.
Welcome to the best things. It's 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 sliced bread, and welcome to PTV. I am your host with the most British like a roast. The P to the Y to the R to the P to the Y to the R to the O. It is your boy Pyro, and we are back on PTV, and I am joined by my occasional wonderful co-hosts Johnny and Steph. Say hello, Johnny and Steph.
Hello, Johnny and Steph.
Hey. Perfect. Oh, back 45 seconds and I'm already dying. And Spider-Man's running in circles. we got to.
I can't do anything else.
I'm still in the helicarrier.
We're in the command deck.
We're by the war table.
Okay, how do I get to that?
Where are you right now? Let's see if we can find you.
That's a good
I'm still
question.
in the assembling strike team.
Oh, launch the meeting. Launch the mission. Yeah, I got confused by that too.
I wasn't sure if someone else had.
We have clearly not played this game in quite a minute.
It's almost been like, as if it's been like a year
Hey.
since we last did an Avengers episode.
And I barely played this game enough, so we'll see.
We'll see. First thing you might notice, we got a 12th and final hero in Le Winter Soldier. All the skins are now free. All the characters are out. All the takedowns are out. If you want some really specific skins, you can buy them from a Robot Man. But I figured, it's been a year since we assembled on Marvel, so let's reassemble, show off the Winter Soldier and some new stuff, and let's talk superheroes for a bit.
Are we all set for the next
Cool.
inspection?
Cool. So yeah, for those of you tuning in, the game, it's here, but mostly backdrop. That's cool. So you can pay attention to the game, but it's not so much important. What's going to be important is the nerdy stuff we ramble about in between, because it's more about the hang than the game. But it's been a while. It's been a minute, yo. We've been places and done stuff, and life happened and whatnot.
And what
did.
and not.
Yeah, I mean, life happened. I went to Amsterdam. Johnny's applying for new roles. Steph's taking over the archery underworld.
Well, I never stopped doing that.
Never stopped. Arrow
Right?
Hands never
It's
sleeps.
been kind of a constant.
No rest for Arrow Hands. All right, let's go to the Eastern Seaboard.
I guess I got married. Maybe that.
I mean, that's kind of a big deal.
That's a pretty big deal. That feels like it's mention worthy. Where's the episode? Where's the one that's called We're Back? Because that seems like a good place to start. And we're back. Select difficulty, normal difficulty.
You don't want to set that to easy?
I think normal's easy enough.
Say that.
Players like myself.
Yeah, or me.
We'll be right. I believe in us. collectively. How do I select companion? We're gonna have a big old hulking Hulk with us.
Yeah, my power level is 1. Your power level is 107. So, you know.
Yeah, but if Dragon Ball's taught us anything, power levels are bullshit.
Say that.
You have a point, yeah.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball superhero movie finally made its way out in the UK. I now proudly own that on Blu-ray and DVD. Why it took us so long to get, who knows? Yeah, it was a long old wait. So, Hulk's our first companion. Spider-Man's your first hero. Steph, obviously, Arrow Hands. I'm repping the Winter Soldier. But who were the first heroes you remember encounter growing up?
We've had word that AIM has sent bounty hunters into urban areas
in general?
Yeah, who's the first hero you can remember encountering?
to Jersey City. It's imperative
Probably
that you stop
Batman.
Okay.
I remember the
I will
Batman,
scan the area for AIM
animated
signatures
series.
and update.
Yeah.
Be on your guard.
That was probably my first film.
With Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Go on.
Probably George Reeves' Superman, which is something my dad would have made me watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, if I'm talking like main comic book stuff like Marvel, DC, it's probably Batman as well, but the Adam West movie.
Oh, sure.
Where, you know, like the rogues
Some days you
capture
just
the
can't
world
get rid of the
leaders
bomb.
and turn them into sand. Yeah, some days you can't get rid of the bomb. Like bat repellent, bat shark repellent.
Yeah, man.
And what is it? Bat shark repellent. It's actually vinegar, because everyone knows that fish hate salt and vinegar. Fucking brilliant.
I do remember watching the animated series, and then there was like the live action Adam West series.
Yeah.
And my mom showing it to me, and I just looked at her like, Mom, what the fuck is this? She's like, I swear this was a lot cooler back in the day.
Yeah. See, I have the advantage of going like in chronological order, so Batman got cooler. But if you'd started with Conroy and went back to Adam West, I'd imagine I'd be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I do remember the like, what on earth are you talking about?
So I started with Adam West and Burt Ward and the campy fun stuff, and then it just got dark, gritty, and awesome. It's like, okay, Batman's even better now. But outside of that, it's probably like the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Yeah, you guys can't say ninja.
Yeah, we can't say ninja in the UK.
Why?
Because it's too violent or whatever. So they were the Teenage Mutant. Yeah. So they were the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Which will loosely tie into what we'll be talking about next time we're back to nerding out when the Turtles movie comes out in a couple of weeks. Deeply looking forward to that. And in between, well, I don't know, maybe you'll do a little bit of what the flub is this game.
You're gonna do it on Shredder's Revenge with that DLC?
Oh yeah, we're absolutely going to play Shredder's Revenge in a couple of weeks. That sounds like a lot of fun. Just get a few of us together, turtle out. And then I've got a couple of games for What the Flub Is This Game that came out on PS Plus, because, you know, I wanted to come back in June, but then life got in the way. But we did Dragon Ball, and we showed off, like, DLC 16. But, like, now I want to come back and do some stuff. So, you know, the next couple of weeks, we'll have some What the Flub Is This Game, and then in a couple of weeks' time, we'll play Shredder's Revenge. And we had some ideas for some other stuff, like, outside of gaming. We talked about like first heroes, but who would you say is your favorite heroes?
Well,
Favoriteest ever?
Yeah, favoriteest ever.
Probably Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's awesome.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is pretty great.
I have a feeling I know who Johnny's going to say, but for the sake of entertainment, Johnny.
Yeah, it's gonna be Superman.
It's gonna be Superman.
I can't. I love Superman, but I'll stick it to Marvel. I mean, I'll keep it Marvel in this case because we're playing Avengers.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. It's really great. I'm gonna probably go with Gambit.
Gambit's awesome.
It's been a favorite of mine for a very long time.
Yeah, Gambit's so cool. Easily my favorite of the X-Men. Gambit, and then
I know virtually nothing about the X-Men.
Oh, there's so much to learn.
yeah, the X-Men was cool.
Yeah, at the time when we had that Batman cartoon, we also around then we had that X-Men cartoon,
We
and it was
did.
awesome.
And that's coming back next year.
Yeah.
And that show introduced my other favorite X-Man, Morph.
Ooh.
I love Morph. He was cool. But, you know, I'm a sucker for a fallen hero that has a redemption story.
Sure. I thought he was also really great in Age of Apocalypse. Like, they utilized him really well.
And then, I don't know, like, Marvel stuff. Yeah, Spider-Man's got to be up there. Also, have a heavy love for Deadpool. And, DC, yeah, it's got to be the Bat. Batman was my first, and I suppose, like, you know, manga and anime count, so we got to show some love for Goku and, well, in my case, Vegeta.
Try and stay alive. Oh, they're shooting at me. Ooh, I got
They do that sometimes. I can see Spider-Man just flip around in the air like a maniac. Xbox is trash. You know why? Why is Xbox trash?
Yeah, where'd that come from?
That's a random statement. I mean, I'll feed into it as part of the Discord, but I'm pretty sure Plug-in Dave pop up in the chat as well. So hello anyone in chat. Let's have a quick look whilst I'm stood in this garage. What is going on in the land of chat? I don't need a free trial on YouTube Premium. I need to know what the people are saying. Live chat, or not. Live chat has moved. Oh, thank you for that. Where has live chat moved?
Good question.
Plug-in Dave says assemble, and you have to play the online. That's
We've assembled.
really greedy.
We're
We're greedy.
we did it.
We're assembled.
We did
We're
it.
here. Spider-Man's in a trench coat. We've got to find some
Yeah, it looks
switches
pretty
to
cool.
open a floor door
Yeah,
or something.
like, and the fun part is, like, it takes more than just assembling. Like, you then have to, like,
Do crime a punch.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you could get together and hang.
You can absolutely do
That's not gonna do us much good.
it.
No. Suit yourself.
Where are the other floor
Why does
switches?
Spider-Man... Sorry, he sounds really creepy.
If I was a switch that opened a floor door, where would it be? I'd be over here is where I'd be.
Oh, you're looking for... I went over to the...
Oh, you went... Oh, in that case, I'm going to
It's
come
okay,
to you
it's
guys.
alright,
No.
I'm coming back.
Screw my looting. The game isn't important. I don't need to be looting. The hang is important.
Yeah, you really don't. Ow! Somebody hit me with a missile. Oh, God. Spider-Man is not good against missiles. Or flamethrowers, apparently. Run away!
Oh, God, this is so far. I didn't realize you guys had went this way. I'm coming. This is great content. Just jumping across roofs. Love it. Winner soldier mother flubber! I called an airstrike. I helped.
Good call. Good call.
I thought so. Like, Winter Soldier, he's got a lot of similarities to Black Widow, which is who they kind of partner him up with in the story, but he's also got some cool stuff of his own. Like, he can rage out and then just get takedowns just when he wants, which is handy.
Whoa, that guy just kind of ragdolled.
Oh dear. Is he dead?
Yes, he is.
You there. Jump man. Why can't I shoot this shotgun up? Ah, now he's on the... Now he's gone. Any, so you got one by chance. I don't know what that means. If you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have?
I would love to play the piano.
I would love the superpower to be able to park anywhere.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
I'll have the power to make birds levitate, but no one will care.
One of my favorite icebreaker questions questions is if you could have two superpowers, one being like an actual superpower,
Mm-hmm.
and the other being like something just astoundingly mundane but very useful.
Right. It's definitely be able to park anywhere.
Yeah, be able to park. I think I might change mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, mine is I can open doors with my mind, but when and only when my hands are full.
Okay, that one's good. I like that. I like that.
The ability to produce the exact right amount of change.
Just put your hand in your pocket.
Yeah,
And there it is.
yeah.
Yep.
350 right there.
I mean, that could also include like $2 million, right?
I mean, it depends if you count $2
Only
million
if it's $2 million
as
and
change,
35 cents.
right? I'd have to,
Yeah.
I'd have to get some super bougie billionaire friends that consider $1 million change.
I think what Pyro would end up doing is he'd try to buy something for $2 million, stick his hand in his pocket, and only come up with the 35 cents.
You said the change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the change.
Here we go.
Yep. That's why I need rich people that consider $2 million change. I'll just pal it up with Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne.
Oh, there's a guy over there. Come here,
There's
guy.
a guy right here. But I don't
Come here,
know
guy.
where I am compared to you guys, because I got distracted in conversation about change. Spider-Man's over there. Oh, that guy's dead. Bye,
Oh,
bye Spider-Man.
Wow, I fell in the water.
I saw
Spider-Man
that.
can't swim.
Apparently not.
Oh, there's the next objective.
I don't know, I just found this rather large man with a cannon. Oh, the
Certainly
objective,
did.
you see.
Woo, launch pads. Whee!
That's what Spider-Man needs.
Whee! Yeah, I know, right? They're there for the rest of you normies who can't do the things Spider-Man can do.
Yeah, but
Like-
I have a grapple gun in my wrist because raisins.
This fight.
So I can do whatever a spider do, except wall crawl.
Robot punching man. Oh wait, something. What? I'm stuck. Oh, I see.
Yeah, they may have updated the game, but they haven't freed it entirely of glitches.
No, it's like a. I think it was an ability that the robot was keeping me in the air, suspended.
It's the ability to exist in this game.
Yep. Suspended. Hey, oh, oh. Eat it, drone.
It's like, give me a machine gun and call it a day.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Yes, I am. So what was the last comic book property that you guys saw or got?
Saw or got? I saw into the Across the Spider. Which one is it? I get them all confused. The latest Spider-Verse movie. think it's
Across
Across.
the Spider-Verse.
I hear it's incredible.
It is
very, very good.
fantastic. It is a visually beautiful piece of art, and that guy's dead. It does some cool things.
Continues my unabashed opinion that Miles Morales is better than Peter Parker.
Ooh, ooh,
Some fighting words.
I'm just saying.
deep cut. But you know, we're on the platform, so back that madness up, Johnny. How be Miles better than Pete?
I'm not gonna like try to say that it's gonna come down to these facts or these facts. I just think he's a more interesting version of the character.
Okay.
You know, I think that the Spider-Man, the Peter Parker-ness of basically a teenager who wants to be or is a superhero but is struggling with homework and being on a date on time is less interesting than the things that Miles does.
Fair.
The cells are all open.
We achieved.
We did the thing.
There you go. See, we don't need to pay attention. We can talk and achieve. Proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. They should change the tagline from assemble to assemble and achieve.
Assemble and
Assemble
achieve.
and achieve.
Yeah. It's less catchy, and you'd kind of have to cram it on the business cards. But you're not wrong. All right, let's show off some stuff. Johnny, have you got an Iron Man, and I will show off War Machine.
Yeah. I need to go to a thing to change them, right, though?
We do. So I think we need to go...
Do I leave the strike team for now?
There should be just a continue. There is just a continue. Hold
Oh,
on.
continue. There it is. Yeah,
so
you're right.
then if I select, and I can
Select
send
hero.
us
Here we
back
go.
to... Oh, we can
No,
select
I
hero
can
from
select
here
a
now?
new hero here. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Even better. All right.
If I go off comm for just a second.
Do
Sure.
you?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, thank you.
I get to choose my own Iron Man to be? Oh, man.
Yeah, and then I will also choose the
What
Iron
is
Man,
the
but I will turn him into
best
War Machine.
Iron Man.
I mean, I'd say it's the Avengers one, but I mean, that's a crazy opinion. War Machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one. That's it. That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, they just gave in, called it a day, dropped War Machine as a skin for Iron Man, which, you know, it's better than not getting him at all.
I mean, it's a saving of assets. Like, if they were going to make him a character, but, you know, add him as a skin because...
Lou says hello. Hello, Lou.
No!
For those of you just joining in and catching up, we are reassembling on Marvel's Avengers to talk all things superheroes. Follow along with us in the chat. So what have we talked about so far? We've talked about first superheroes, favorite superheroes, and we were just getting into what was the last superhero thing you saw or bought.
You bought Dragon Ball Superhero.
I did literally yesterday. Previous to that, I can't remember which order that I watched them in. I either most recently watched The Flash or also watched Spider-Man. I did those things quite close to each other. But Spider-Man, so good. Like the different art styles in that movie, like the oil painting vibe of Gwen's world, and just...
I love Hobie's. Hobie's really cool.
Yeah,
Like
the kind
the
of
punk rock,
the
magazine
punk rock,
cutout
like
kind of
very like a ransom note come to life.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
We're talking about some of the art styles
Spider-Verse.
in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to see it.
It's really good.
Would recommend. Johnny, is your Hawkeye set up on that awkward 90s classic costume?
Oh, you better believe it.
Can you select that as the companion?
Can I select companion? Oh, hold on. Yes.
Beautiful. And then we got the Hawkeyes and we got War Machine and Iron Man. Where we gonna go doesn't really
Wait,
matter.
how do I make them the companion?
I think it's square.
Done.
Beautiful. And then just make sure you're who you want it to be.
Well, who you asked me to be.
Yeah, potato. Enter the Avengers.
Anyone you want to be, so long as that one is Iron Man.
Because if you could be anyone, why wouldn't you be Iron Man?
Right?
Unless you could be Batman.
Unless you could be Superman. The problem is Steph actually is already a superhero. With her archery skills. Not fair.
I wouldn't say that. I was talking to my husband last night, and I was like, why the fuck is an archer on the Avengers? We are the most useless. We're also like the geekiest hero you could think of.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like, we're all pretty socially awkward. Like, you put all these monsters in front of us, it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't actually do these super thingies. So...
But that's what makes them more of a hero. Because if you're socially awkward, you've got to overcome dealing with other people to fight crime. Right?
Right, there is that.
Ugh. I have to. Is this socializing? This is why I don't go out. The world's just rife with crime. But Steph, what was the last superhero thing you engaged in or bought?
Great question. I replayed the Spider-Man game.
Ooh,
Nice.
Good game.
That was fun.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. It's a great. I'm very much looking forward to the sequel.
Oh man, it's gonna be so
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna.
Like
Oh,
Insomniac
brilliant!
don't miss.
You're fucking C3PO. Oh, and
My
that's
name
not
is
what...
Iron Man. Human cyborg relation.
Brilliant. War Machine. And when you said 90s Hawkeye, I thought you meant like the one with the crazy mask, but that one's even better.
No, this is the best '90s Hawkeye ever.
That is the best 90s Hawkeye.
Yeah, God bless '90s costume design.
Brilliant.
It is unparalleled in its awesomeness.
All right, so Hawkeye from the worst Avengers cartoon, C3PO, War Machine, and Archer are gonna go and fight some crime.
Archer. Oh dear. I'm just gonna try to be Anthony Daniels this whole time.
Oh, funny stuff.
Oh wait, how do I fly? Okay, that's how I fly. Good,
Yep.
I figured that out.
Yeah, knowing how to fly is somewhat important.
This C-3PO sounds suspiciously like Nathan Drake.
Right?
I don't know what's up with that.
What an interesting choice.
Right?
Well, everyone wants to be Nathan Drake. Even Tom Cruise wants to be Nathan Drake. Like they'd ripped part of that trailer for the new Mission Impossible straight out of Uncharted 2.
Do I have unibeams? Oh, I do. I got repulsor.
For Tom Cruise's safety. Like, he was like, yeah, let's
Right?
do the deadliest stunt first in the event that I die.
Honestly, though, like, I think they explained, like, the reason Jeremy Renner was in that Rogue Nation movie was because they're like, just in case Tom Cruise wants to stop doing these or dies making them, we have somebody to take up the mantle.
Oh my god.
Isn't that fantastic?
So what, at the end of the movie, Tom Cruise is going to peel his face off and just be Hawkeye?
Could happen.
You know what, as long as he bursts into his rendition of House of the Rising Sun, I don't mind. Jeremy Renner's got a great set of pipes on him.
Unibeam. Oh.
Oh yeah, I got one of those. No way, it's been a while, Pyro. Yeah, we're back. We're reassembling on Marvel's Avengers for a good old nerd out and talking superheroes.
Oh, what did I do?
You called in the Hulkbuster. I can do that too.
Oh, does he look like C-3PO Hulkbuster? Does he look like cool Hulkbuster?
No,
Oh, he
it's
looks
just
cool.
one. It's just
He
one
looks
look for
awesome.
Hulkbuster.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
Alex, welcome to the chat, Alex.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Oh, he can't fly much, can he?
No, but what he makes up for
Hulkbuster
in
loses maneuverability.
he makes up for him in raw power.
We're coming. They're just a little right now. Hold on. Hawkeye and Hawkeye over there.
So, is everyone caught up with the MCU? Have people been watching A Secret Invasion?
Negative. I have not.
Really?
I'm
Ooh.
waiting for it to be done, and I'm just gonna binge it.
That's totally fair.
Yeah. Oh, smash! Hulk smash! Hulkbuster armor smash!
It's interesting
Sorry.
seeing
Oh,
Samuel L. Jackson
I'm
on a
dead.
TV show,
Oh, okay, sure.
and the guy playing Talos is acting his ass off.
Yeah, dude's amazing.
I can't remember how to do the. No, it's not
This
that
guy's a
one. Is it
little
that
too
one?
high, a little too strong for me. I'm gonna go fight somebody weaker.
If you press and hold L1 and R1, you get the Hulkbuster's ultimate, which for me is the Jericho missile. And that does that. Jericho. So that kind of,
I'm doing
you guys aren't
lasers.
caught
I'm
up.
doing
I've
lasers.
been watching a bit of Secret Invasion, but that kind of brings me on to the main point of like the difference between the MCU pre and post Endgame.
Sure.
Because I feel
You mean
like
Phase 4 in general?
Phase 4, whatever phase we're on now, I feel like there's been a massive like change in engagement across the board post Endgame.
Yeah, this is like kind of one of the questions that I had coming out of Endgame is I don't know how sustainable the universe is without your favorite heroes. That they've made your favorite heroes. I mean, admittedly, you know, when Iron Man and Cap and everybody, when they were making those movies,
Yeah.
they weren't the most popular characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems weird. It's like, oh wait, I stopped moving.
I think we got pulled to
Did
the
we do a
checkpoint.
thing?
It's all good.
I used
Oh,
the
okay.
elevator.
Oh, I got scared.
I guess it forced all of us.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
fine.
Like, are we interested in these characters, these heroes, without Iron Man and Cap and I don't know.
And like, there's a massive difference in how everything's presented as well. Like, those first 3 phases, we got a couple of movies a year. Now there's like 4 a year and TV shows.
Yeah, it's a little oversaturated. Although I unabashedly love that She-Hulk show.
Oh, She-Hulk was great, and like I feel like I've watched everything since Endgame, but it's felt like more of a task. Whereas like phases 1 through 3, I was just kind of do it organically, watch them as you go. And it just, I don't know, it just feels real different. And I guess they're essentially doing the same thing. They're trying to reintroduce a new wave of heroes or what have you. Has anyone got anything that'll break this door?
You have to be a character that can break doors?
Yeah, which I don't know if any of us have, unless
we're
we've
the
got a Hulk
same guy.
Well, the Hulk
I have a
bus
Hulk
can
bus
do
already.
it, but, oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
You're
that's
going
all right.
for
That's
gear.
all right. We're going for... No.
Yeah, it's all about the hang.
It's all about the hang. Let's just go.
I'm not focusing on doors.
No. Doors don't matter. I just happen to be there.
Now I will assemble the Avengers.
Alright, C-3PO, calm down.
AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system.
Multi-point authentication.
But yeah, do you guys feel the same? Like, it feels harder to keep up with after Endgame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
It feels like there's something every 5 fucking minutes.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, not what...
Like-
Go. You were saying?
And I'm not like a major TV person, so like it's hard for me to watch an entire series and then be like, oh shit, I'm not caught up.
Right. Yeah, I think we were trained up through Endgame and Infinity War, and now we have this like fear that if we don't watch something, we miss something incredibly vital.
Yeah, FOMO is definitely a thing.
And it becomes like, yeah, it's like a chore to like keep up with the franchise.
And I feel like it's that much harder when the properties that we have are... I don't know, they feel less engaging, like, or not engaging, but I feel less inspired. Like, I felt like I forced myself to watch it. In fact, it's not even. I felt like it. I did force myself to watch Eternals.
Oh, yeah.
And like,
I get that.
Ms. Marvel was alright. Like, I had a fun enough time with it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't hit the same as when, I don't know, Spider-Man was introduced or Winter Soldier. And like the TV shows as a whole, I think they're a pretty mixed bag. Like I watch them all myself, but I can probably think of as many people who didn't. Whereas if you go back to Phase 3, it's like, oh, have you seen Civil War? Like, yeah, of course I've seen Civil War. But now if you're like, oh, have you seen Falcon and Winter Soldier? How many people are going to be like, yeah, absolutely, that's can't miss material.
and Loki, and Ms. Marvel,
Yep,
and WandaVision, and...
Yep. She-Hulk, and... there's been so many, I can't even tell you all of them.
Yeah.
I feel like we achieved.
We achieved.
We
it
did
says
achieve.
use elevator.
Yeah, let's use
Elevator's
elevator.
a success.
Elevator of success. C3PO of flight. Quick look at the old live chat. Started off all Remedy games yesterday. Finished Max Payne 2 and Max Payne 3.
Oh,
How
I
is
love
everybody?
Max Payne 2.
Max Payne 2 is a fantastic game. Max Payne 1.
Max Payne 2 is my favorite out of all of them.
Ooh, see, Max Payne 1 just holds the top spot for me, but 2 is definitely up there. Really want to write something in PS group chat, but I can't. Anyone watch The Flash and Transformers?
Flash, yes.
I've seen
Transformers, no.
Flash, yeah, Flash was good. Flash was fun. I had a couple of minor gripes with it, but it was super nerd nitpicky stuff. I think we talked about that. Namely, I would have preferred Keating to have been Thomas Wayne, but that's just me. But yeah, no, it was good. The only other thing was he ran weird.
He always ran weird.
Yeah, but it's like they got the running down in the CW show and it looked good, and I felt like he just, there was something off.
Yeah, but he was always running off. I mean, like, I'm not, the CW show, I think they think of as something different anyway, so.
Oh, absolutely.
He always had kind of a quirky run since his appearance in, I guess, Justice League.
Yeah, because you don't really see it in the CTV Batman bit.
He just does a quick, flash and...
After I finish Max Payne 3, I'm going to start playing Alan Wake. Never played Alan Wake.
Oh man, if you're on a huge Remedy run...
Johnny's got some recommendations for you.
I mean, I know Remedy and I'm familiar, but I imagine you're prepping to play Alan Wake 2, which looks cool.
No, the Flash movie doesn't suck. The Flash movie was alright. The Flash movie definitely worth a watch. And Transformers, good dumb fun until the end. It had like this alright enough build, and you got some new Transformers, and it looked cool visually. But then it just stopped, and it felt really jarring. Character menu. Continue, that's what we want to do. Alright, I reckon we got one more round in us. Shall we show off Cap and Winter Soldier and whatever?
Sure.
And whatever.
Do you want to go Cap or do you want to go Winter Soldier, Johnny?
I want to try Winter Soldier. You started with him.
I'll go Cap.
I'm gonna give him a look.
You give him a look-see. I'll go Cap. And I will select, I guess, Thor as our companion.
Ooh, these are some... Oh! Spaceman Bucky!
Wait. Oh, what's chat saying?
Sorry, I interrupted Steph when I said that.
Sorry, Steph, what were you
Oh,
saying?
no, it's all good. I played most of this game on my husband's profile.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I have other characters and way more abilities on his profile than this one. And so this one is the one I solely play with Pyro on. So it's just Kate Bishop.
That's cool. Like we said, the game's kind of just the backdrop to the conversation, so be whoever you want to be, Steph.
Great. Well, she's the only one that I could do anything with.
Whoa! What is that? I just saw some weird thing on my screen. I think it's the skin that Johnny picked. All right, let's find a final place to go. Yeah, let's cram in a boss battle. We could probably do that. No, we can't because that's asking too much. 3 weeks ago, I finally finished play on YouTube The Matrix Path of Neo, the PS2 version. Man, that's a game I haven't thought about in a while.
Yeah, wow.
Global presence. Can we do
What
that?
was
Let's
that
do
game that they made before that? Was it Enter the Matrix?
Yes.
Was the one where you played Niobe?
Yeah, that was a great game.
That was a crazy idea.
Yeah, you played as Niobe and... Is it Ghost?
Yeah, I think that's right. Sounds right. Oh no, not all Strike Team members have unlocked this plot. Spoiler warnings.
I mean, if it's gonna
I'm
let us
guessing
play
it's
it,
the
I
level
wouldn't...
1 guy. Pyro's out here with his...
Yeah, I ain't the problem. either that or that's what I say, that Pyro's too strong to be here. Alright, to cube wheels. Oh yeah, they had some
So what
square
is
wheels in
one
that game.
superhero character that you want that doesn't or hasn't had, even in a long time, hasn't had a movie or a TV show that you would like to see happen?
Gambit.
That's a great call.
Sorry to just throw that out there and share it. Just,
Take
Gambit,
my
I'm done.
I see how it is. Yeah.
Dr. Pym, we've heard
What is the state of that costume? What about you guys, though?
it's never seen. I plan to store
Now I gotta think about it, because Gambit's a good choice.
Wish I could help, but I'm short-handed. Some
For a
of my best
superhero
people
that
were
doesn't
recently
have
captured by AIM.
Doesn't have a movie or a show or
being
something.
held near
Yeah.
New York's adaptable
Or a game.
The plan is we swing by Aim's local weapons cache first. Get some
Chat saying Blade or Spawn.
bust your folks out.
It's been a while since we've had a Blade or a Spawn property.
Except we're about to get another Blade and Spawn movie.
Well, there you go. You get your wish.
Yeah. yeah. You win.
You win, chat.
God damn, you had to take Gambit. Son of a bee.
Tell your people to stand firm. The Avengers are on their way.
So this is kind of, there was a time in, I want to say the early 2000s, there was a book that I was really into called Crimson.
Not familiar.
It was a vampire book. I'm going to go with that. I think Crimson should
Okay.
have like an animated show.
Yo, that is one gnarly costume.
Right? Spaceman Buck! I can activate tactical awareness. Whatever that does.
Makes you tactically aware.
Whee! Got moon moves. Oh, I can't web swing or anything. Okay, how do I get around?
Oh no, but he
I can wall
web sling. I'm the guy with the disadvantage with my double jump.
Oh, you hit X. Okay, it's a little different.
Yeah,
okay, I see it.
Chat saying my father and I are waiting for the new Call of Duty game, playing Call of Duty Mobile in between. Steph, did you have a hero you want to see that you haven't seen yet?
The thing was, like, I grew up pretty much under a rock, so, like, even superheroes and comic books were kind of not really done in the house. So, I kind of never really got that, like, I'd like to see something with Catwoman that isn't shitty.
Ooh,
that is a great call.
I too would like to see something with Catwoman that isn't shitty now.
Yep, because God knows we haven't had that since Batman Returns.
Yeah, I think a Selena Kyle standalone Thief movie would be awesome. Of course, I also think that for Gambit, but yeah, I love that.
Isn't it what,
that
what they tried to do with Halle Berry?
Gotham. I don't know. I never watched that movie, to be honest.
The Halle Berry
Halle
one.
Berry one.
I never saw it, but I heard it was atrocious.
Right?
I watched it and I remember nothing about it other than the fact that I've seen it.
I feel like I need to watch this movie now.
There we go. That's a PTV
I'm down.
episode.
I'll watch bad movies.
Let's have a Halle Berry's Catwoman watch-along episode.
Pyro got me so deep into Dragon Ball when I was watching all the anime and the new movie, and I was like, I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Evolution. It can't hurt me now. So I watched it, and it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be fair. Like, Dragon Ball Evolution is as bad as Bay's Transformers, bad Transformers movies.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
I think.
But like, it's the same thing. Like, people think those Resident Evil movies are bad. You just don't understand the greatness of those terrible Resident Evil movies. Because they're so bad, they're good.
I think I've only seen one, and I was very confused.
Yeah, they get fantastically bad. Like, Fast and Furious bad.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so much fun.
I don't know if...
I have a confession to make.
Go on.
I've never seen any of the Fast and
No!
Oh, stop.
Dude, you need to watch some Fast and Furious movies.
I'm not kidding when I say I grew up under a rock, man.
Oh, man.
But they're
You need to get
delightful
on that Fast
nonsense.
and Furious. They're so good. And I mean all of them. You gotta watch all of them. You can't skip any of them. You can't be like, oh, start at 5. No, you gotta start from the beginning.
So I'm told.
Ah, it's so good.
More and more, like, cheesy over time.
Yeah,
Basically, like...
the first movie is basically Point Break. Like, it's trying
With
to be
cars.
like an earnest, like an earnest sort of action, crime-ish thriller movie. And then the second one is like, you know, more of the same. And then the third one, they just weird thing where they do a different character and they go to Tokyo. And then slowly from there, they start to get a little bit more crazy. And then a lot more crazy. And then in space crazy.
Yeah, and then just stop being in chronological order.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Because the 10th movie, the first half of the 10th movie happens during the credits of the 9th movie.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but it's awesome.
It's brilliant. And the 10th movie's the last movie, except it's not, because the last movie's been split into definitely 2 and maybe 3 movies.
Make the computer work.
And then Michelle Rodriguez has the gall to come out and tell MCU to stop making movies because there's too many MCU movies.
Yeah, that was clearly a
Come on now.
miscalculation of words.
That's a nice way of putting that.
Understood. Guess we'll buddy up.
Works for me, Cap.
Okay, so we've kind of gone towards my next topic because, like, Fast and Furious, it's kind of superhero schlocky stuff.
Oh, it's 100% superhero sloggy stuff.
So, but I mean, can we? If we don't count Vin Diesel's Family Man as a superhero, what is your favorite non-Marvel or DC hero property?
Well, I guess I said it with Crimson.
Well, in fact, let's not narrow it down to one. Let's say some of your favorites, because there's quite a lot of non-Marvel DC stuff. I mean, we were talking on an episode on an afternoon just on like Walking Dead.
I mean, there's so many though. Like Preacher is really good. I just look to my right here and see what books are there. Oh no, that's all Marvel and DC stuff. That wasn't helpful at all. Where is all my indie label stuff? I used to own all of Preacher. I mean, Bone is great. Transmetropolitan is great. There's so you can spend forever.
I mean, we could spend forever just naming a bunch of them, but what are some of your favorites? If you had to pick let's say a top 5.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Fine, top 3.
That's a lot. Preacher, Transmet, and Bone. There you go. I just said
there you go. Done.
I think I got a question.
Go on.
What character do you think deserves a video game? Because tell me why the answer is Daredevil. Why isn't there a fucking Daredevil game?
There is. You just play Batman Arkham Knight with the TV off.
Oh, you're right. You just turn on the vision mode and keep it on the whole time.
Just do it with your eyes closed.
Looks like a property I don't know at all.
Daredevil, the guy who should be Batman.
The guy who was Batman, Ben Affleck, you know.
Oh yeah, Ben Affleck was Daredevil and is Batman, but
Ben Affleck's been Superman, Batman, and Daredevil.
But Daredevil should be Batman because you know he's blind and has the power of sonar sight.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one before.
and
Yeah.
Batman, he runs
He's
around.
the guy who jumps off a building. He's like a Daredevil. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Non-Marvel DC stuff for me: Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Thundercats.
Oh, wait, Thundercats? Oh, you're going superheroes.
Yeah. Not necessarily just
Alright,
comic
that's
book.
fair.
Because I'm determined to see a live-action Thundercats movie in my lifetime. I will manifest that into reality and make Mumra's Revenge a thing.
Yeah, that'd be so weird looking. How do we open this door? It's not breaking. Oh wait, there's things over there.
Yeah, you go up to the computer and you press the computer and then it raises the thingy and we beat up the thingy.
The shield generator will be vulnerable.
Got you. Yeah, punch face time.
Did you change outfit mid-mission?
I did. How else would you know it was me, Cap? I'm your plucky sidekick, Bucky.
I mean, they have a bond that goes beyond words, he just knows.
Gosh willikers, Cap! What are we gonna do?
Steve Rogers always knows his first love. And Agent Carter.
Alright, I'm gonna go hit the control panel and see if that opens that up for you guys.
Steph, do you have some non-Marvel DC hero-y stuff that you like?
Nothing's coming to mind.
Then let's get into Marvel and DC. Strengths and weaknesses of Marvel and DC as a whole.
Strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, highlights and lowlights, let's say, I guess.
They're both awesome, and they're both terrible. What do you want? No,
What I want is you to expand on that, exactly that.
I think the best thing that somebody had said is that, DC, or Marvel is men who will become gods, and DC is the world of gods who are trying to become men.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best explanation of the two universes.
I think we've broken the game, guys.
Yeah, I think we did. We did undo it.
We did undo it. Hold on.
We did the victory! Wait, destroy security plates. There's one we broke that didn't break. Got it.
Do we know which one?
Oh, my little indicator light says go right here, but that's not doing anything for us.
Oh, if we successfully broken the game, that's hilarious.
That's absolute victory. You want to talk about weaknesses?
This is Marvel's weakness.
That would kick it through the level. Things.
Stop playing the Wakanda.
It do happen.
They do happen.
Guys, games are incredibly complicated and difficult to create, and sometimes stuff like this happens.
Stuff like this do happen. But you know what? That kind of ties in, because the game was the least important part of this episode. It was all the nonsense we talked in between.
What was the most important part was that Bucky's outfit as Spaceman Bucky is the best!
Do I have a spaceman cap to go along with it?
Right? You wish you could be Spaceman.
That's just horrid. I'm just going to go with that instead.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I get it. You go with the Tron outfit. That's wise.
There we go.
Yay!
Yeah,
Now
the
we're all
freaks are
horrible
here.
misfits together. Bucky in a spacesuit, Cap in a rave suit, and I don't know what happened to not Hawkeye.
Not Hawkeye.
I'm sure this is also considered a rave suit, if you think about it.
Right? I think we're all in rave suits if you think about it.
Oh, good times had by all. All right, let's have a final glance at the old group chat and see what's going on. Oh, quite a bit.
I was in the mood to hit something.
Last Fast and Furious movie I watched was the 7th one. You got some catching up to do. Need for Speed movies better than Fast and Furious. Ooh,
That's a hot take.
That is a hot take. Green Arrow would make a good game. That's interesting.
Agreed.
I know nothing about that character.
But is this like TV show Green Arrow, or is this like Fight for the People's 70s awesome Green Arrow? Because that's the Green Arrow I want.
Or comic book Green Arrow, or something in between. Or just, Robin Hood.
Because let's be honest, the Arrow TV show is just, Batman with a bow and arrow.
That it is.
Well, guys, now I have something to do in my off hours.
Amy Bennett. If you ever get the opportunity to be Batman, always be Batman. TV show from CW. Okay, so you want a Stephen Amell the video game?
Yeah. Okay.
Also, he was in Bullet Club. There you go. I've brought wrestling into this because I can and I do.
Because he did that heel show.
Yeah. No. Stephen Amell was legitimately in Bullet Club and had a match on AEW's All In show. He was a lot better in the ring than he had any business
promoting
being.
the show?
Yeah, because Cody was in Arrow.
Yeah, I get it.
Cody debuted in Arrow in
But
season
he also does
4.
that whole show heels, where he does a show like a.
Oh yeah.
wrestling.
He's in heels, and CM Punk is now in heels, so more synergy between ML and AEW. It's good. We like it. Lou is saying, I'm here but lurking whilst drawing for Critical Rolecast. Well, I hope you guys had a good time. Hi, Lou. Let's round this out. What is the next superhero thing that you're looking forward to?
X-Men 97.
That is a good shout.
Yeah.
Death.
Definitely, I said it earlier, the Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
And that is also where I lie. I am super hyped for Spider-Man 2. And before we get into rounding out, Lou says, I'm coming to the States for 3 months. Well, I'm going to the States in 3 months, so maybe there'll be some crossover there. Who knows?
It's all looking up. Everybody's coming here.
Pyro's cap outfit looks like it's from Tron. It does look a bit like it's from Tron.
It's a Tron outfit.
So, we have reassembled, we have achieved, and we have broken the game! All things
we
that
do good.
I like to be able to say. And now that we're back, I will be back, and occasionally we will be back. I will be back next week with an episode of What the Flub is This Game? And in a couple of weeks, some of us, not sure who yet, but we'll be back in this kind of format to talk about things Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the release of the new TMNT movie. And around that, I will have another episode of What the Flub is This Game. And then in the summer, there may be something new that we've been kind of talking about and floating around ideas on, but that requires people like you guys. So, just to give a little tease of future maybe stuff away, if you're interested in joining us and talking nerd stuff and doing like a quiz game show, get at me in the comments, because if that's something that you guys want to do and interact with us and do some fun dumb stuff, that might be something that we might make happen this summer. Anything to say, mention or plug, Johnny and or Steph?
No, thank you everybody for listening to our nonsense ramblings and our punch-facing of Avengers people.
Yeah, this was fun. Thanks for the invite, guys.
You are most welcome. Wherever you guys are, I hope you're happy and healthy and having a great weekend. As I said, I will be back soon with some stuff that isn't this. Until next time, though, I love you all and there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. But for right now, a pie is out, so peace out and lights out.
Wait,
Yeah, down on the D-pad.
I don't have any emotes.
Might not have any set. And on that bombshell, let's go away. Bye, people. We love you.